The new MrBeast allegations are absolutely disgusting. So the ex-employee who exposed MrBeast, Dogpack, has finally...
Yeah, this shit is crazy, bro. I think MrBeast getting exposed wasn't on my bingo card this year, bro. It wasn't on my bingo card at all, bro. Oh yeah, I seen a video last night too, and like, yeah, honestly, bro, I skipped to like the last 5 minutes because it's really a nothing burger until the very end.
Released his part 2 video titled "I Work for MrBeast.
I also watched the first video too. It's a pretty good video.
He's a sociopath." And this video goes over some very serious allegations by a former contestant named Jake Weddle. Now, legal disclaimer, I cannot confirm any of this. This entire video is covering their allegations, and I'm simply reporting the news. So some of the things being alleged are Jake Weddle was borderline tortured in a MrBeast challenge called 100 Days in Solitary Confinement. Apparently, he was not even allowed to see sunlight and had bright studio lights on him and cameras 24/7 so that he couldn't sleep, which may potentially fall under sleep deprivation, which is a form of serious torture. Apparently, there was an incredible amount of pressure to stay and complete the challenge as well, even when he was falling apart.
Yeah, true. I mean, also, I feel like that's also part of the challenge. Like, whenever MrBeast does these type of videos, it's like, it's kind of the point to like have these type of challenges, but yeah, like that's definitely like inhumane in a sense.
Part, so to speak. Another allegation is that MrBeast had a convicted SA offender with a child victim on the MrBeast team and on camera in one of the videos as well, which is absolutely insane for a channel whose viewer base is full of kids. Dogpack is also working on a part 3 video that goes into further horrible accusations regarding potentially covering up SA situations.
Also, I know MrBeast's secret CEO has been practically like harassing my people on, hey, what's in part 2? What does he know? So I will just tell you, James, what will be in part 3, so you don't have to harass my people. It will be about serious allegations of misconduct in the company and your direct involvement in covering up those crimes. During the 100 Boys versus Girls video, I have people corroborating the same story that the camera guy who gave the girls a drone was making some girls feel uncomfortable. You trap these girls in a circle and make them sleep on rough turf and get them high on paint fumes, and then you try to
paint fumes?
All right, so
also, not gonna lie to you, I'll be honest, bro. I feel like, yeah, the essay stuff and like the what's it called? The essay stuff and the child endangerment stuff is like the only stuff that I really like care about. Also, I guess the gambling stuff too, but like there's stuff about his videos being fake I would give a fuck about. Like, honestly, bro, I'm surprised it wasn't exposed earlier, because I mean, MrBeast said his videos aren't fake, but either way, I could care less. It's entertainment. It's more so like those parts, like I said, that I really care about.
That's obviously going to be a nightmare for the Beast PR team, but let's just go over this situation, see what...
Like, let's be honest, bro. Like I said, MrBeast's audience is kids, and like, unless you're like a little ass kid, you're not gonna believe a lot of shit that you see. Like, we wasn't born yesterday, my guy.
What's going on?
It's like watching WWE or like watching reality show or watching like us YouTubers. It's like we all put a persona on camera. It's like, it's not really something. It's not rocket science, bro. Like, and honestly too, like, no one outside of like this YouTube space, not even if you are in this YouTube space, like, no one in their real life cares about this shit. Like, I promise you, when I'm not on YouTube, bro, I really don't care about this shit. I'm just like reporting it or like reacting to it based on what I see and like how the internet reacts to it. But like, if you go about the entire day worrying about someone else's career, then that's crazy, bro. Not gonna lie to you. There's way better shit to worry about, bro.
With Jake Weddle's experience filming the solitary confinement video.
I'm Jake Weddle. If you know me from MrBeast, I'm a deep cut. I'm in a few of the videos, sometimes maybe purposefully kept to the shadows a little bit. I'm in the cutting room floor a lot of the time. Pitch is 100 days in solitary confinement, but don't worry, like, you only have to last like 30. We have like a video. They were pitching it like at first it's gonna be like a luxury vacation. You're gonna have like a hot tub and an ice cream machine, and like part of the video is gonna be you deciding like what items am I gonna get rid of, today, and it's like the choice. They were like, it's only gonna be bad for maybe the last like 5 days tops when you have like nothing left. You're the first. It's gonna be like a breeze for most of it, and by the end of it, after 30 days, you're gonna get $300,000 because it's $10,000 a day.
Okay, so apparently it was pitched as a sort of vacation, a really easy challenge where you can earn 300K, where you'll have a hot tub and an ice cream machine. But then he goes on to explain the alleged absolutely horrid conditions on the set, saying that it smelled really bad and he didn't even get to sleep and was suffering from insomnia even after the challenge.
And I mean, they had just freshly painted the set. You could smell it, which that's probably not good, the smell of fresh paint in your surroundings for the next XYZ time. A hot tub that's not connected to a filtration system. Give it 3 days, it's gonna stink. And the ice cream machine, let's talk about that for a second. The ice cream machine has 2 modes. On, and off, reeking of smelly dairy.
Not
mildew.
surprising.
So I got to choose which sense was assaulted at a time. I couldn't have all of them good. They weren't.
Oh yeah, one thing I heard is because like since MrBeast is like a YouTube channel, like the regulations for like his shows or like his videos, they're not really a thing because one is like it's still is digital and like everything is kind of just new. This content creation shit. They only have like laws for that shit compared to like TV shows, and movies. It's kind of like I said, it makes sense because like when you look at like a lot of people that like scam their audience from like cryptocurrency and like and there's NFTs and yeah, basically just that shit. Like there'll probably be a lot of people in jail, bro. Not gonna lie. Because if you was doing fraud and like with regular money, like checks, cash, whatever, wire fraud and shit, they'll get fucking packed up in like 5 seconds, bro, and get sent to jail like for like 10 years. But with cryptocurrency, you pretty much get rid of it, bro.
They weren't turning the lights off. I asked them. I said, "Can we like have like nighttime hours?" And they said no, because it would fuck up the time lapse shots. The time lapse of what? Me sleeping or me not sleeping? Okay, I got no access to sun. I got no access to clock. I don't know. Like the lights are on me all the time. I wasn't sleeping. I could not sleep, and I have insomnia problems now. But they might have started there. And I go up to my friend, my good friend. And I go, they're not turning the lights off. He goes, what? That's a war crime. We're not allowed to do that to terrorists. Oh, good. 24 hours breaking the Geneva Convention, I guess, is what we're doing. He said, Jimmy said, can you say to the camera how thankful you are that now you can pay back your student loans?
That is absolutely awful to hear. So he's claiming that they allegedly almost tortured him and then asked him to basically thank the cameras for it. Now, I don't know if it actually qualifies as like a war crime because that seems a bit much, but regardless, it is a horrible thing to do to someone, especially from supposedly the kind-hearted god angel that is supposed to be MrBeast, right? And if this is true, it could be a serious problem for MrBeast and the whole team, because there's been a ton of allegations of people accusing MrBeast of using money to get people to do things that they wouldn't normally do in a sane mind. I mean, presenting it as a vacation and then turning it around into borderline torture is just not a good look. At the very least, if they ever do something similar in the future, it needs to be monitored by some safety authority or something, because the reckless disregard for the health and safety of contestants in these challenges is just ridiculous at this point. Even for...
Yeah, I was like, yeah, you would assume so, and I thought so too, but like, I feel like it's definitely some favoritism with like YouTubers and like regular people, which I even heard that wasn't even like their sage, but even with them is like, I wouldn't say it was obvious, but like you could tell it's like it's not like a production level of like a actual like game show or reality show. You feel me?
From the recent Beast Games allegations with people claiming to be injured, denied medication, and much more. I mean, you just can't subject people to this type of stuff and say that it's perfectly okay because they signed up for it. Well, I mean, it seems like they didn't know what they signed up for, and when you dangle life-changing money in front of them, it's going to affect their judgment drastically. Now, here's some text messages he shared as well.
It's funny. It's funny. If y'all remember, told you I'm an island with our host Chris McLean. From what it's looking like, bro, MrBeast Jimmy might be another Chris McLean, bro. If you know, you know.
Hope you're doing well, man. That video you uploaded is money. So good. I appreciate. I'm doing better physically. Mentally, I'm still kind of in a place. I still can't sleep. I've slept 5 hours in the past 3 days, marathon included. I don't know what's wrong with me. Lots of thinking, too much, one might say. Hope they're taking care of you where they can. I mean, I was kind of shocked they didn't pay me for the full 25, 30 days. They paid me what I made up to that point. Like, even when we have to pull the plug for my mental health, the mechanism of the game is still at play. I'm just happy to be out. I still can't walk well, but it hurts less. Off-camera breaks, lights off at night, visitation, take the marathon out. Marathon is a video in itself. You can't expect someone to exert themselves like that for 45 seconds of content. The challenges really made it feel dehumanizing. Felt like a parody of MrBeast. I felt like the homeless guy they could exploit.
Okay, so MrBeast defenders are obviously going to be like, suck it up, you signed up for it, oh, you want to win 300k without it even being hard. Well, you know, that's one way to look at it, but also, is it really necessary to not turn the lights off at night? I mean, that part is cut out of the video, so why would that be?
In my opinion, I think it's best things. Yeah. I mean, honestly, bro, like I said, it's like it's like it's context clues. Like, if they said that like if you could lower the lights for them, I mean, like sometimes MrBeast will have like they have like. You will have like someone choose between like having the lights on and having the lights off for like a certain amount of money or some shit like that, and like sometimes the people will refuse, but like yeah, really it's just you can kind of tell that's kind of inhumane, but at the same time they did kind of sign up for it, so like it's kind of confusing, but at the same time it's like some things I feel like you have to do because it has to be some sort of regulation, but like since it's YouTube, you can't really like have those things because YouTube is like it's still like a thing that's still being discovered as like a form of entertainment and like a form of money, like a job. So it's so, as time goes on, these things, regardless of whether MrBeast is going to say or not, I definitely think there's going to be like more regulation going forward.
Be needed? I mean, why make a guy who hasn't run a marathon till he allegedly has like blisters and stuff like that and his feet are hurting so bad? It's just kind of hurting him for entertainment.
He goes, you're gonna run a marathon. You're gonna do the 22.6K, whatever it is. You're gonna do it on that treadmill over there. People who run marathons train forever, and it's still hard.
Did you try to say no? Like, did you have a choice, or?
There was so much pressure to just do it, just do the thing, you know? And if I refuse, it's just...
Oh yeah, marathon training, bro, is actually intense, bro. Like, my dad does marathon training, and like he works throughout the year to like, he goes to like various fucking races, various marathons. He does training all the time. Like he does like morning jogs. Like he does like everything to like prepare for like that shit in November, bro. Like it's crazy.
That's the whole video. I guess the budget's, so much.
And he's been doing that for years. Like
money up in flames because Jake said he wouldn't want to do the thing. All right, I got off the treadmill. Oh, the blisters I had on my feet were like, you wouldn't believe, just all over, just these big red. I couldn't walk. My muscles were like just the lactic acid. I I got off the treadmill, and then the people that came in to like ice my feet, make sure I was good. Then that's when I was like, I'm done. I can't. I'm done. I'm done. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out. I'm out.
I don't know, in my opinion, there's just better ways to do it. I don't even mind if you just tell everybody, hey guys, I'm being open and honest, I'm faking the videos, I'm making it a TV show, I'm gonna be turning off the lights at night and giving him a break, right? But instead, he has this weird obsession with insisting that everything is 100% real and authentic, and that ends up hurting people, it seems like. Now, in the future, if you do actually fake it, then, let people know so they don't call you a liar as well, right? And so that contestants are not misled about the challenges. Now, Dogpack also shares an internal document in MrBeast where he basically shows the company spirit. And one of these sort of instructions there is that no does not mean no, which is an insane phrase to use, but it's not actually talking about consent. It's more like if I tell you to do something, keep trying to do it, even if people say no.
He could have said no, he could have left at any time. I want to show this segment from an internal document at MrBeast called How to Succeed in MrBeast Production. Specifically on page 19, there's a paragraph called No does not mean no. Already insane, because it seems to be co-opting the popular anti-rape slogan, which is a terrible look given the allegations that are going to be coming out very soon. It reads,
when dealing with people outside MrBeast Productions, never take a no at face value. If you need a store to buy everything inside of, and you call the local Dollar Tree, and the person that answers says, no, you can't film here, that doesn't mean shit. Talk to other employees and see if there are fans, or if any have kids that are fans. Try talking to their boss's boss. Have me DM them on Twitter. Try their social team. If after all avenues are exhausted, you're still left with a no, that doesn't mean don't try the other Dollar Trees, because the manager of those could be huge fans and willing to bend the rules. Basically, what I'm trying to convey is what we call pushing through no. Don't just stop because one person told you no. Stop when all conceivable options are exhausted. This is one of the tools that, when combined, dramatically improve your probability of success when producing here.
Yeah, honestly, it's one of those things where I feel like I wouldn't say effort. I would say the mindset is there. I feel like anybody can use that mindset of saying no means no, in the sense of if someone tells you you're not shit, or someone tells you can't do this, you could use it to push harder on yourself to actually do the thing. But with this, it's when someone tells you you can't use the sword, there's probably a very good reason as to why, regardless of what your status is, regardless of what your status is, and if you go against someone's word, they're probably not gonna trust you again, and unless before I say, you should get what I'm saying. That mindset and motto is good for some things, but not good for everything. For a business, it's you have to be considerate, but at the same time, companies have no morals, so they just think about money. So it is what it is.
Alright, so it's basically saying keep trying to make the thing happen and don't take no for an answer, which is okay, except the phrase is a very weird choice and probably made a lot of women uncomfortable, but alright. Now, Dogpack also claims that this sort of mentality might...
Yeah, honestly too, when I hear no means no, or no does not mean no, I'm just automatically thinking of essay, R-word cases. Because that's something where's my hug guy nigga would say.
Might lead to some shady business behind the scenes. For example, if an employee is pressured to make something happen, or they might lose their career for it, then they might be incentivized to tell half-truths or lie about small details to get certain things to happen that would normally not happen. Anyways, now we get to, in my opinion, one of the most concerning parts of the entire video, where Jake says that the MrBeast team has been working with a convicted SA offender.
Well, there was a known offender, registered offender, convicted offender, on the registry and everything. Who worked?
Yeah,
there.
I seen it. And apparently that person is a brother of someone that works on the team, and even if you could argue that what's it that he's trying to give him a job, the production staff, considering that his main demographic is kids, MrBeast, the last person you want to have on your team is someone that's fucking has some sort of thing with kids. And I heard that, and he said that And he said that the charges are going to be dropped, but still, like, that's the last thing I want to have for like PR and morals too. Oh yeah, about the Chris stuff too, is like, honestly, whether or not that he knows about Chris's actions or not, like, I feel like it has to be fully on Chris, not just on MrBeast. But I could definitely see why people are mad at MrBeast too for that instance too. It's kind of crazy how like one thing could lead to another thing. Like this whole butterfly effect, domino effect of chain reactions of shit that's like make shit actually go crazy. And it's kind of crazy how like a few weeks could change somebody's life. Because a few weeks ago I reacted to a fucking MrBeast video, and I did like a quiz video like 2 weeks ago, and now this shit's happening. So this shit happened in less than a month, which is crazy. Kind of goes to show you how life goes sometimes.
From what I hear, I can't confirm or deny. From what I hear, he's on the registry for doing some not great stuff to some underage people. And they knew that. And he's working at a channel that has underage people on and around and is targeted to underage people. And they covered up the fact that not only did he work there, but he was like the manager when it all started.
Wow, that is absolutely horrific if that is true. Getting those vibes of, I don't know, Dan Schneider, Nickelodeon, all of that weird stuff. I mean, how did this possibly ever happen? Nobody who has done that type of stuff to a child should ever be allowed anywhere near kids or to even work on a channel that has so many kid viewers. It is just completely unacceptable. Again,
Yeah,
I'm praying MrBeast did not know about this, but still, it is bad because it is his responsibility to monitor who is being employed under him and at his company. Now, it gets really bad when we allegedly have video footage of the guy in a MrBeast video.
He'll be in videos. He'll be in thumbnails. He'll be around. And whenever he is, he's wearing a mask. Why would you wear a mask? Why would you conceal your face? It's like, what are you concealing? That you are a registered under? And that your face can be looked up on a thing? How much more can you literally cover up a offense?
And not gonna lie, if he was, I'm not supporting, but
like,
like if he's trying to like cover up your face, like you gotta wear some sort of like Rey Mysterio mask or some shit. Like you get just look at his face and like look at the registry and like you can just tell it's him.
that you are a registered under? And that your face can be looked up on a thing? How much more can you literally cover up a offender? It's like, why do you call him Delaware? I didn't know. Apparently they called him Delaware because he's not allowed to go back to Delaware.
I mean, what is going on? Why is a guy like that just randomly in your videos with a mask on? I mean, allegedly they call this guy Delaware because he's banned from Delaware for his disgusting crimes. I mean, that's insane. Why are people joking about that? I mean, I'm hoping there's some other story to that nickname because that sounds really bad. And it actually gets a million times worse because a very concerning clip of MrBeast allegedly referring to this man by his disturbing nickname Delaware is in a video. Credit to Upper Echelon for his video here.
During the I spent 24 hours straight in Insane Asylum video, in which MrBeast did not spend 24 hours in any such thing himself, Zorro is a main contestant. However, at 9 minutes and 12 seconds, MrBeast himself states, "Don't touch Delaware's cracker," during one of the joking meals that they were given.
He's after my hungry. Don't touch Delaware's cracker. Don't touch Delaware's cracker.
That simple, innocuous slip presents a very big problem. If Jake Weddle's testimony is accurate, which I believe it is, having compared the height of Delaware, or Zorro, to that of Chandler, as well as eye color, hair color, weight, facial features, etc., it all checks out. If Jake Weddle's testimony is accurate, it means that not only was there a convicted offender working at MrBeast, convicted of explicit acts with a victim under the age of 11, by the way, but his nickname was the state in which those crimes occurred, which MrBeast himself openly used.
I mean, if this is all...
This is bad, yeah, this is bad. Jesus Christ. By God almighty, Jesus Christ, bro, this shit is terrible. Oh my God. Man, I know MrBeast's PR team is in fucking scrambles right now. He's like, they're panicking right now. At this point, this year is really full of predators, bro. Like, not gonna lie to you. There's Drake, there's Chris Tyson, there's Kai Snat's cameraman, there's fucking who else? It's like a whole calendar.
True, this is some really sick stuff. Why are they joking about that name if that is the story behind it? Why is that man allowed on set when he has a criminal record for one of the most heinous crimes? I mean, in my opinion, if you're going after minors, that is just absolute bottom of the barrel, absolutely horrid stuff. And this has got to be by far the worst allegation yet. I can't believe it's gotten worse than the illegal lotteries and everything else. Allegedly, they're trying to expunge his record too to cover it up.
Also, apparently before this phone conversation got recorded, the person on the other end of the line said that the MrBeast team was actually trying to expunge Delaware's record off the registry. Everyone at your company knows, but somehow you don't know. I think that needs more of an explanation than just saying, I didn't know. Well, how didn't you know? How did this person get into the company and you know, a company that makes content for children and is around children? So yeah, Jimmy, I think we need an explanation from you. Or
Honestly, it is your responsibility.
Yeah, honestly, bro, I feel like with most people, it's like they'll just ignore it. But like, I don't know if MrBeast can just ignore it, bro. It's like it's gotta be something he has to address in some sort of way. Like I saw his newest video and like it got like mad dislikes. Even though I can't see dislikes, I have an extension to see dislikes, and it got like mad dislikes. It got like millions of dislikes, but apparently it's like deleting comments. I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but like regardless of whether or not it is, it's like it's still like a bad look for like MrBeast. Money wise, I won't say money wise, but like reputation wise. I mean, I don't know if like this really gonna affect MrBeast though, in a sense, because I feel like unless you're like into like internet drama or like or not a kid, unless you're into internet drama or like I said, not a kid, it's like this will affect you. But if you're not into that shit, or like you're a kid, you're probably not gonna think too much about this shit, because they probably already know this shit is even happening.
As the leader to make sure nothing like this is happening at your company. I mean, I get it's big, I get there's a lot going on, but this is ridiculous. First we had Chris Tyson, then we had a host of other allegations with illegal lotteries, beast games, all of that, and now something like this. It is so concerning for the biggest channel in the world to have potentially an offender on their team. I mean, I wish
That's crazy too, because I had fucking MrBeast chocolate like 2 weeks ago. I went to Walmart to get that chocolate shit, and it's actually pretty good. It's actually it's on the same level as like Hershey's, but I wouldn't buy it regularly because like you can only get that shit at fucking Walmart, bro. And Walmart's not in New York City, so I'm not going to that shit.
ended there, but something more has happened that is slowly making the Beast team look even more guilty. So besides the cease and desist that they sent Dogpack here, apparently the Beast team is going back several years in the past and quietly editing out portions of videos, deleting over 20,000 comments, purging entire sections of their videos and comment sections in an attempt to hide anything that could be considered shady, considered illegal, considered controversial. Once again, shout out to Upper Echelon for his video here.
What he did do is launch another video. This one, the newest one, is about surviving 100 days in a nuclear bunker. This right here is the 36-hour period of time where the comment section of that latest video was scraped repeatedly and
Yeah, I've seen this chart. Like I don't know. I mean, I could probably like look into it to see if it's real, but like honestly, bro, like I said, like I don't really like looking into a shit like this.
archived. Green is the total number of comments posted. Red is the total number of comments allowed to remain on the video actively. Over that one single 36-hour period from August 4th to midway through August 5th, over 26,000 comments were deleted at a consistent rate, as well as in 2 very large major batches. Here's a complete list of the...
I'm not gonna lie. Also, MrBeast's team is on it, bro. Like, I don't know who his team is, but like considering that deleting that many comments, editing a lot of videos, and like doing doing a bunch of other shit while still trying to like do content too is like it's insane.
The comments, by the way, where you can see things like this, showcasing that all at once for various keywords and phrases, dozens or even hundreds of comments will disappear in close proximity to each other. For example, comments simply containing the word script were suddenly mass deleted. Comments containing the word fake were mass deleted as well. This right here is a video.
Oh, it's probably just like a fucking like keyword blocker thing. Actually, now that I think about it, it's like there's no way they're just deleting everything like hand by hand. Like that would take forever.
From 6 years ago, where MrBeast decided to tip delivery guys $10,000. But if you scroll down, there's a jump in the most recent comments from 10 days ago to 1 month ago. All comments from the entire month of July were purged from this video. Damn, the Shadman poster is actually there, end quote. MrBeast went back to a video from 6 years ago. He deleted an entire month of comments, as well as stealth-edited a portion of the video out to hide things. Here's a complete list of the edits made to the MrBeast videos over the past couple of months for anyone curious to go look for themselves. This is all the stuff they're trying to hide on a plate for you. That channel, once again, shout out to Hoboon, who is an absolute fiend when it comes to archiving data. As of August 1st, that channel pulled down 4 unlisted videos. These 4, we have them right here. One of them is a fragment of the live stream where the alleged illegal lotteries took place. This one starts right from the beginning with a stone-cold statement by Jimmy that he will be signing the t-shirts, but he'll try to convince his team to sign them as well. They removed a roughly 30-second section where Jimmy says to the camera, probably shouldn't break the law because being in jail sucks, and then a part where he asks Chris Tyson, if you were to ever go to jail, what would it be for? Which is an odd thing to go back and edit 6 years later.
Okay, so that is a lot of things to delete seemingly out of nowhere. Clearly, there's some sort of panic going on at the MrBeast headquarters. I mean, Chucky, the MrBeast employee, recently sent a screenshot to Dramalert that his nuclear bunker video had a 99% like ratio, basically saying there was no negative comments or dislikes at all. And here you are, deleting 20%.
I mean, that picture could be doctored, but like considering I'm a YouTuber and like I look at like analytics and like what's it called? The extension isn't really accurate. It's like it just is like a estimation. Whereas for YouTube Studio, it actually shows you the actual thing, you know? Like I could show you like something. Like I have a video with like you could probably look it up, but like I have a video of like 10 dislikes and like 30 likes, and you won't be able to see it because like if you go on like my YouTube right now, it's the fresh and fit video. The fresh and fit video, by the way. If you go to that video, it'll probably have like 30 something likes, 9 likes, and maybe 9 dislikes or some shit like that. And like my shit is like 38 likes, 19 dislikes, so like if you don't believe me, just check out that video right now. It's called Fresh and Fit: The Downfall of False Prophets. If you're curious, it's on, like I said, it's on my main channel, so check that out if you want.
There was no negative comments or dislikes at all, and here you are deleting 20,000 comments. That's more comments than my latest several videos combined, so that's a lot of people, and you're censoring potentially hundreds of thousands of people from their voice being heard. So obviously that's not adding up, and the reasonable conclusion is that there were more dislikes than initially reported, and now you're trying to hide certain videos. I don't even know what other shit.
Oh yeah, it could be just like a fucking screenshot from earlier too. I forgot about that part too.
It is there now because you're deleting everything. It is absolutely insane, and as Upper Echelon points out, it could be a cover-up. I am just dumbfounded listening to all these allegations. I am patiently waiting for MrBeast and his team's response to all of this. Hopefully they can clear something up, but this is looking really bad. Till the next one, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah. Alright, shout out to more Pegasus, but I'm gonna show y'all something. Because Twitter hates this nigga because like he's getting to the bag, but like look, this man had fucking like mad videos with MrBeast with millions of views. I know this nigga's getting paid heavy, like 1.7, I think 6.6, 5.1, 1.3 at 10 hours, 1.6, 2.3, 2.6. Like this nigga's getting bread, bro. I'm jealous. Like I'm knowing the shit's gonna give him like a good payday.